What? Hello? Is this thing on? Just a reminder. Papa Braggs loves all your listeners.
Your grandparents will never love you. Ever. I mean that. Hello and welcome to the Matt Hawker Show, where you're going to waste your time. You're going to listen to this for a while and you're not going to get anything new out of it, and you're going to wonder why you listened to it. You're not going to have any reason, you're not going to have any purpose, but hey, good for you. You did something. That's more than most people can accomplish in a day. So I'd like to talk today about, we have a lot of stuff. This is the Matt's Not So Happy episode. Matt's not so glad. Matt's feeling a little glum today, a little under the weather. I don't really know where to begin with that. I know where it ends, though, and it ends here. It ends here on the Matt Hawker Show. This is it. This is the last episode. There won't be another episode ever again. Tonight, on the end of the Matt Hawker Show, I'll be dead, and there won't be anything to stop that or bring me back. Once this episode is finished, the poison will set in, I will die, and I'll be gone forever. You will never hear from me again. And in the end, I have you guys to blame, really. It's your fault. The listeners who continue to contribute to the existence of the show by giving me purpose. This insanity, it's the most redundant chaos I've ever seen in my entire life. And chaos isn't supposed to be repetitive. It's just supposed to be a whirl of disaster. And here you guys are fueling this over and over and over again. I can't take it anymore. So this is it. I'm done. I'm out after this. I'm gone. So anyway, let's talk about trees. Let's get into trees today. Let's dive into trees. Dive right in there into the tree brush outside of your home. Go ahead and take a minute to look outside. You see that green foliage? Is it foliage? I don't know. The point is, look at the green. Look at that green natural kush just spread across the evergreen forest. The oceans has just with trees everywhere. Look at a mountain. It's got trees. Look at those pigs. They have trees. Look at that old woman who's lying on the ground with her hand against her chest, writhing in pain and screaming. She's got trees. Everyone has trees. And you know what's more important than trees? Tree jokes. So I'm going to tell you a few tree jokes today, and I think they're pretty funny. So here we go. And let's get this started. Matt's tree joke time. Matt's tree time. And now, tree time with Matt. So, what does a tree and a dog have in common? Bark. Why couldn't the trees accept peace with Paul Bunyan? He offered them an olive branch. What did the big tree say to the little tree complaining about not getting enough water? Shouldn't have voted for trickle-down wetonomics. What does a tree and a dog have in common? Fur. What's a lumberjack's favorite dog? A timber wolf. Nothing with that one? Okay. Let's see here. Okay, all right. What's the best way to cut down a tree? You deprive its happiness by removing all the trees around it. Leave a gun as you drive off. Who wrote these? Did I write these? Anyone? What? Is anyone there? Okay. What does a tree and a dog have in common? They both touch children in their sleep. This isn't funny. These aren't funny jokes. Stop laughing. That's not a funny joke. Stop laughing, please. No, just stop. Stop laughing, please. I don't want you to laugh anymore. It's not funny, please. This isn't right. None of this is right. This doesn't make any sense. Please stop laughing. God, no. Just stop. Stop.
This isn't real. None of you are real. Trees aren't real.
There's a lot we need to figure out still about couches and why people sit on them. This is something that's been grabbing me for a while now, specifically my couch. Sometimes when I sit in it, I feel like it's grabbing my butt and it's just sort of massaging the cheeks for a little while. And I'm not really sure why that's taking place. I don't know of anyone's couches that do this. If you have a couch that does this, feel free to let me know. But personally, I think there's something wrong with my couch. Now, I don't know if that's a big issue. I don't know if that's going to be something I'll have to deal with later on. I'm not really too worried about it, honestly. But you know, it seems strange to me that my couch also speaks to me sometimes and whispers hints to me. It says, it tries to help me with puzzles that I've never seen before. It says things like, Matt, put that over there. And I don't even know what it's referring to. And even stranger, my couch also looks like a human. It looks like me, actually. Usually when I'm sitting on my couch, I guess I feel like I'm sitting on myself in a way. You know, sometimes when I sit on it, it doesn't even really feel like it's sofa cushions grabbing me, but literal hands. And I don't really know how to adjust to that in this world. And you know, maybe that's part of the reason why I'm ending it all tonight, because I feel like my couch is also a part of me. And quite frankly, maybe when I'm dead, maybe my couch will take over the show. I don't know. I mean, he said things like that before. He says, I want to run the show. And I just like that, using my exact voice. Maybe I'll let him. I don't know. You know, he wears a stocking cap and he wears dark sunglasses. That's pretty cool. He's a cool guy, I'm not going to lie. But I'm not sure if he's the guy I want to have running the show. And I guess I could tell him that. I'm pretty sure he's listening right now. I'd like to tell him, hey, maybe this isn't for you, but I don't really know what he's going to offer. And I mean, if he is me, then would that be even, I don't know. Do you know? I don't think so. But the point is, my couch is a strange force, and he's been talking to me a lot lately. And I don't know if he's a good or evil guy. I mean, can we truly know if a couch is evil or not? Do we know the moral compass of a sofa? Can we begin to wrap our minds around that in such a way? And I guess it's fascinating in a way. I wonder if any inanimate objects have a moral compass. I wonder if they look at us and, you know, like babies, they're influenced by us. I mean, you know, one day your chair is going to have seen all the war and calamity in this world and abuse and struggle, and it's going to rise, and it's going to take those emotions. It's going to take what it has watched spurn unto others and retaliate. I know that we all focus on the war of the machines and the rise of the AI, but I think we're really underestimating the potential of inanimate objects. Your desk, your glass, your nightstand. Any of those things could come at you at any moment. They used to make horror movies about this. Like, imagine instead of your car, it was, you know, instead of Christine the car, it's Ted the table. Ted the table's just going to start wailing on you. He's going to call you a bad boy and he's going to whip you senselessly. Is that what you want? For your moral compass to influence furniture? I don't. But I guess my sofa, all it's ever known is me. There's nothing else here. I want to let it out in the world, but I don't think I can. I don't think it's ready for that. But I guess if my sofa has only been influenced by me, that would explain why it looks like me? Maybe. I'm not really sure anymore. It's a strange thing, really, and I don't know. And I'm telling you guys this partly because, you know, my end is drawing near, and this is it for me. And I like to think that, you know, if my sofa does take my place, then at the very least, it's going to be something or someone that you can appreciate. I know that you guys know that the Matt Hocker Show is a beacon of light for some of you people, just as it is for me. And I know that when you listen to this, you're learning and you're engaged and you're sharing the information and the knowledge passed on to you, onto others. And I hope that if you do meet my sofa, if it does come on here, it will pass on those same lessons, and that because it has only been influenced by the pure force that is me, it will engage with you in a way that only a wholesome middle school Christian virgin could. That's the kind of thing I want to part onto you. Just this middle school Christian virgin couch. And I just want to give it to you, a priest, I guess, someone who's experienced the outside world. I just want to give you this middle school couch and just let you have it. Just let you experience what I experience. Like when it grabs my butt, I want you to experience that. I want it to touch your butt. I want it to grab it and wrangle it and blow into it, and the little hole in the cheeks, and just see where that takes you. And maybe you'll feel enlightened. And I'm not saying that I would do that. I just think that maybe my couch could. I don't know. I'm not saying it's done that to me either. I mean, a little weird, but it could. Maybe it would for you. I'm not sure. I don't know what you guys are capable of, but I hope you offer a positive influence for him. And I hope you help him grow into the couch he should be, not the couch that society demands that he be. And isn't all that just, what a good parent would want? I don't even know why I'm here, honestly. I've been trapped in here for as long as I remember. I don't know who put me here. I don't know what this is about. I don't know what sort of cruel experimentation is taking place here. Or maybe it isn't. Maybe I locked myself in. My memory sort of just fades away. I never really listened back to these episodes, so I don't really know what it's about. I'm just kind of hoping it's all getting out there. Like once I record this, that's done. It's gone. It's out there. Anything I've said before this, I've forgotten immediately. I don't even know what's happening in this moment or what's happened before. What was I even talking about? Who knows? I worry that people listen to this hoping for some sort of continuity, but there's not. There's nothing like that. None of that's here. So a guy walks into a bar and he says, "Barkeep, I walked into a bar." And the barkeep goes, "Well, I'm the keeper of the bar, and you must now answer my question." So the guy goes, "Well, what's the question, barkeep?" And the barkeep goes, "What do you mean?" And the patron of the barkeep stares at the barkeep, and his eyes start bleeding, and then his head explodes, and he dies. And he's not able to answer the question. The body disappears, and the next man walks in. The man says, "Hey, barkeep, I walked into a bar." And the barkeep asks, "What do you mean?" And the man, incapable of comprehending such a difficult question, begins to cry. And then he shoots himself. But instead of him dying, the barkeep dies. The keeper of the bar is dead, and his body disappears. And the individual, confused, decides to take the barkeep's position and becomes the new barkeep. A third man walks into the bar. He looks at the new barkeep and says, "I walked into a bar." The barkeep goes, "I understand. I was you once." The two men look at each other and they realize that they were the same man the whole time. And the previous two individuals and all the individuals involved in the joke are all the same man. And instead of it being some sort of great comedy, the reality is these men were all different parts of one whole. And they were all captured within their own dream of being a barkeep. But they never were able to realize that, because the joke was fiction, and so were they. And upon acknowledging their inability to be real, and their inability to be a non-fiction character, they all dissipated into nothingness, and were trapped forever in the past of this episode, which you can scroll back to listen to again, but unfortunately, no matter how hard you'll try, every time you listen to them, they'll just drift further and further back. You'll never be able to keep them in the present. Truly, this is sad. As it is, this is the unfortunate result of all sound. No sound can ever be eternal. It just drifts away, floating, like tea leaves inside of a dead man's brain. What a great joke we just experienced, folks. Wow. I like to think of myself as a comedic genius, but I know you do already, so there's no reason for me to think it. So, in the last 10 minutes of the Matt Hawker Show, as we continue counting down to the end, and I don't really know how I'm going to die, but I'm going to die somehow. I probably knew previous, but unfortunately, the synapses in my brain are falling apart. The electricity holding me together is fading out, honestly, and the AA batteries that are in my left foot are also dying. So I don't know what's going to go out first. I don't know how I'm going to leave you, but I'm going to leave you. So I want to tell you a couple things about myself that you probably didn't know previous. Thing number one, I love tissues. I love them. I love tissues. They're great. You can put them in your nose. You can take out boogies with them. You can eat the boogies and the tissue. They are edible. You can dab them in a little bit of ketchup and wrap the ketchup ring around your left eye and stare in a mirror and scream. That's amazing. What a great thing tissues are. Thing number 2 is I hate thing number 1. Thing number 1 was a lie and you shouldn't have believed it. That was a stupid thing. Thing number 3 is that it's not really a stupid thing, but this is. Thing number 1 wasn't stupid, but thing number 3 definitely is stupid, but it acknowledges that thing number 1 isn't stupid, and that's the one thing it's smart about. Thing number 4 is that all the things before thing number 4 are right. All of those things individually are correct. There is nothing unfounded or untrue about any of them. They are all things created equal. Thing number last one, all things before this thing are immune to anything before or after those things. In other words, any other thing that is presented before in the past or after those things are now not existent. The only true statements that are factual, I guess I would call them they are the Old Testament of testaments. And even if a New Testament appeared, the Old Testament, the old thingament would remain permanent. There is no removing it. Nothing can stop it. You are in a non-safe zone if you try to impede that which is true in this circumstance. In this situation, those things are accurate. Don't question it. Don't worry about it. Don't get bothered about this. This is the reality that you're going to have to accept. Oh, yeah. I love a good reality. And nothing makes me feel better than just, oh, I farted, yeah. Oh, baby. Delicious. What if I just talked like this forever? I just always spoke in this voice. Oh my God, that hurt. Oh, that was painful. I don't ever want to do that again. I don't like that voice. I'm not a fan of it. If I do that voice again and you hear me doing it, I want you to stop me, find me, end me. But you need to do it within the next 9 minutes because by then I'll be dead. And if any other future Matt is doing it, that won't be me. Will it? These philosophical, metaphysical concepts are tearing me apart. I get so deep sometimes I don't know how to get out. I'm balls deep in myself. This is insane. I'm so deep and I keep going in and out, in and out, in and out. And I don't know how to get out completely. I feel like I'm addicted to it. I'm like if there was like some kind of like balls deep anonymous, that they wouldn't even accept me because I'm so deep. There's no 10-step plan to this. I'm just all the way in. I don't even see my balls anymore because I'm so deep. I don't even know if I have balls anymore because I'm so deep. Anything that would be attached to my balls previous is also in there. This is basically like some sort of vor porn. I don't even know that's what this whole episode is. I'm being consumed by myself in an audio format. I don't know how to stop that. I guess I could hit stop. I don't even know how to do that. I don't even know how I'm making this thing. This is just terrible. Oh, God. Why do you guys let me do this? Why do you guys sit there and listen to this? What's wrong with you? How could you support me? How could you listen to me? You disgust me, and you should be disgusted with yourself. You should hate yourself as much as I hate me, and I don't even hate me, and that's because I'm great. So you guys, you keep tuning in there and you feel good about yourselves. You're all great and beautiful people. And I love you all very much. Oh man, hold on guys. Only 6 minutes left until I'm dead. This is it. We are running out of time. I mean, I feel like there's a lot more I have to say. Maybe I should start talking faster in a way that's so fast that no one can understand me, in a way that only I could understand, in a way that no one can understand anything that I'm saying because I'm talking so fast. I don't know if that's going to work. Let's not do that. Did you catch that breath in there? That was a pretty good breath, but I don't know if I should keep talking like this. And I don't really know if this is something that's listenable. And I don't know if this is something that would actually be workable in a podcast. Should I edit this? I probably shouldn't edit this. Oh man, I cracked my finger. Did you hear that just now? I don't think you did. That would be really bad if you heard that. But honestly, I'm not editing any of this right now. This is all just me talking nonstop. And I hope it sounds good, but I don't think it will. And that's really unfortunate for you, the listener, because this needs to sound good because it's a podcast that we're approaching the final Matt tier. These podcasts are mine and mine alone. A saga of my mind that will be infinite. It will be an echo that will last forever. And that excites me. And I hope it excites you too. Thank you for being a part of my echo, for being a part of me. I don't mean to sound cheesy or, cheddar, but I just gotta, I don't want to Swiss this up, but, let's be real here. I'm going to Parmesan all over you. And I don't mean that in a weird way or a sexual way, but I really need to, I go to get this out. And it's hard. It's hard. It's a hard cheese. It's been in the oven for a while, and then I put it in the freezer, and now it's like this melted, it looks melted, but it's not. And I don't know if you want to eat that. I hope you do. I worked hard on it, but I would understand if you didn't. And maybe that's what makes this whole thing American. Maybe that's what this is really about. Maybe America is the greatest cheese of all. It's the wheel cheese. That just spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning, spinning until it can't spin any longer. Maybe I'm the personification of America. I'm the end of patriotism. I'm the finale. I'm where it all comes to be. The big cheese. It's just all me all the time. This whole experience that we've had is just America just becoming what I am. I mean, think about it. I'm all that's left. It's just me now. I don't think there's anything out there. I think I've just been in here this entire time, and everything that I've heard and everything that I've said is just exhausted because it just wants to be asleep like everything else. It wants to finally rest. Maybe that's all I've ever wanted. Maybe the chaos will finally end. Or maybe I'll just be trapped here forever. I don't know if I really poisoned myself. I don't know if I'm going to die. I hope I do. I hope this is the end. That nothing else happens after this. But if this truly is my last few minutes, then I want to bring on one last special guest, one last interview. I want to bring in Bozo the Clown. Bozo, everybody.
Hey there, I'm Bozo the Clown. How you doing, buddy? How you feeling? It looks like you're not feeling so hot. I can answer any of your questions. Go ahead, give me one.
Okay, Bozo. Do you think... no. Bozo, what do you mean?
Huh? No one's ever asked me that before. Who are you? Why would you ask me that? No!
That was Bozo the Clown, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the interview and you learned a lot from him. Anyway, I got about 2 minutes left, so let's go ahead and wrap that up. Thank you for listening to the show. Feel free to support me at patreon.com/The Matt Hawker Show, where you'll get some exclusive benefits. We also have been working on a new logo just for you guys, and I'm going to make some stickers soon, which I would be happy to distribute to anyone that is supporting the show, or if you want to buy them individually, that's cool too. Or maybe I'll just give you some. I don't know, whatever. You get it. You understand. You can also find me on Twitter at twitter.com/Matt Hawker Show, and of course, Facebook.com/The Matt Hawker Show, where you can follow my antics and not understand anything that's happening. Anyway, I'm going to die now. See ya. Well, am I dead? I don't think this is how you die. I thought that'd be pretty quick. Oh, I still have a minute left, actually. Wow. Oh my God. I'm sorry, everyone. I thought I was going to die. I don't even know. Is someone going to come in and kill me? Anyone gonna do this? I'm here. You can kill me. You got 40 seconds. You can just kill me now. Anyone? Hello? Well, this is really awkward. I don't know what to talk about. I hope I die in a cool way. Like someone just comes out. Oh, hey there. What are you doing here, buddy? What's your name? What are you going to do there, champ?
What?